How's it going, everyone? It's Bomberman Dan playing some Starcraft 2. And today's game is a pretty sweet game of some Phoenix and Immortal play against another Protoss player. So it's a PvP game, and I'll try to help you out with a kind of pretty sweet strategy that, you know, if you got some decent micro and a decent know-how of how to play the game, then you can do pretty well. And you'll see I actually crushed the poop out of this other player at the very end. And it just like shows how good this strategy is, because it really kind of works the game to your advantage. There's a couple things you have to look out for, but other than that, it should be alright. So I'm playing this game on double speed, I hope you don't mind. And so this map only has two spawns. Top left, we've got Paul, and then bottom right, I'm down here. And what I actually do is I forge and cannon off my ramp. And the reason I do this is I don't want anyone scouting. If you would have scouted early already, you wouldn't have seen anything. And it gives me some protection, you know? I don't really want to do too much with gateway units this game, and the cannons will do just that. It'll keep me kind of protected, and for some reason, like two cannons are a lot scarier than two stalkers, so it's better to have that. Now we do see him try to go for a cannon rush here, and this strategy kind of just deflects that a little, you know? So it's always good to have, you know, a strategy that has multiple things. So this probe's going to come up here to try to plant a pylon, and instead I'm going to blast it away with my cannon. So at this point in time, you can go ahead and scout. They're on the 4-minute mark, when you're just kind of macroing up kind of decently. And we go and check his base. We see he's got a cannon. He's kind of doing the same thing I did. We could have expected the cannon, but he's not a cannon rush. But I don't think I've seen it. But anyway, you're going to want to start to tech up. Get your gateway, get your cybernetics core. You know, we're in a pretty decent position. We got a cannon at the at our front. We can't really see too much right now. We did just scout. We saw that we had a forge and a gateway and a cannon, so there's not something we should be too worried about right now after seeing that. And I'm going to get actually a zealot pretty early just to wall this little part off, just to make sure nothing can really get by. And so we're going to do that, just, you know, so everything runs smoothly. I believe there's not a gap there, you know, it kind of looks like it. So we're safe there. So you'll see me get 3 gateways and a Stargater. So you want to have some decent production facilities just in case the Stargate play does go wrong. You're not going to want to rely solely on your Stargate, because if in fact they do go heavy counter to air, like Mass Stalker or something like that, you're going to want to be able to kind of like, you know, use other stuff in orders. And I do see this and I decide to, you know, blow it off. Yeah. And I guess on my warfare technology, I'm actually going to enlarge the Stargate, because you'll see against PvP, this becomes especially good. What's going to happen is, what should probably happen, and what a lot of players will do, is they'll say, oh my gosh, he's going Phoenix, right? What is the best way to stop Phoenix with Protoss? Probably either more Phoenix or Bling Stalkers. And because we already have gateways, you know, it makes sense just to go Bling Stalker, or just a lot of Stalker. I'd probably go Blink, but I don't see that. So I do have 3 Phoenixes. I would recommend 4. I'm pretty sure I do wait for a 4th one. And I'm going to, you know, get an Immortal, you know? I'm pretty sure he's going to be going Stalker, or at least have a few. And it's always good to have an Immortal just in case for some other things that, oop, there we go. So we do see he has a 2nd expansion up. A couple Stalkers, you know, we could have already seen that, or you probably have some Zealots or other gateway units. Maybe some Robo. And we come along the back here with our Phoenixes. And would you look at that? Go for his program, just like that. Look at all these programs. Oh my god! So what you do is you don't want to overcommit with these Phoenixes. Don't do anything crazy. So you see that? We did so much damage, and we forced him to pull his units back. We forced him to move his units away from the front. This is also going to keep a lot of pressure. He's not going to be able to move out with these Stalkers, right? Because if he moves out, he's going to open up a position for him to get hit with these Phoenixes and lose some over them. So we do push more Stalkers. Look at that. We force more Stalkers. So our plan is working. We decide to take an expansion. We're feeling good. I feel good, right? And I have Zealots. Zealots are pretty good against Stalkers, right? And I have Immortals. Immortals are great. And you'll see here, I actually have 9 workers killed. So look at that. Really good play. And you see I'm going to go back for a little bit more. Oh my gosh. 13, 14, 15. And then just walk up. And I decided here to scout him, you know? Oh, I see the Stalkers. I'm going to go away. I know he has an expansion because I looked at that. I'll put that down for you guys. And so, you know, these Phoenixes can also be used to scout. I could have gotten Observer, or I could just keep going with my Phoenixes, keep producing Immortals. I'm feeling good. I decide to attack at the same time I expand. You know, keep pressure on them, make sure they're not coming at me, force the Stalkers back. Because how else is he going to kill these, how else is he going to kill these phoenixes? Now, of course, he could go cannon in the mineral line, which you have to be careful of, because that is a pretty good counter to these phoenix plays, and you're just going to have to try to keep them alive as best as possible. So if we look at units lost, oh my gosh, all that phoenix play, 1,100 resources. Look at that. And I do go back and more for some phoenix play, and I force those stalkers back. And I decided to force some more. And look at all these stalkers in this economy. Look how well these immortals do against these stalkers. Look at that. Look at all the damage these immortals do. So this is a really good play, especially against other Protoss players. You can force the stalker, you can follow it up with a mortal, and it just actually works really well together. That was basically off of one base. As you see, this is all of our protection facilities. I decided to get a second robo thrown down. I do have all the beginning upgrades, I think. Yes, I do have all the beginning upgrades. And, you know, just keep upgrading, expand when you can, and keep constant pressure, because you're going to get results like this. I can pull the phoenixes in, you know, maybe pick up some units, you know, because I've basically, you know, ensured my win. Immortals would be great. As soon as you see that he goes Mass Stalker, you know, something to think about. Keep up with the phoenixes. And overall, I hope this was really helpful. Remember, Phoenix and Immortal play, good thing to do. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later.